I'm Dan Galusha, and welcome to another edition of Shoot and Plink. You know, a while back Jim Norquist was nice enough to loan us his Benjamin 397 rifle, the air gun that he's got. Well, we're not going to be doing anything about that air gun necessarily, but we are going to be using it to do a comparison on pellets that Jim gave me. It's this one right here, and I never really heard of it, but it's called a Raptor. It's put out by Gamo, and it's supposed to improve your velocity quite a bit, actually. It says that it will increase it, like if it's 600 feet per second, it'll increase it up to about 750. Well, we're probably going to put in enough pumps into this to be shooting it at 750, so it should increase it up to about 900 and something. So you're supposed to have better penetration, the whole works. We're going to find out, because we're going to be using this, and also, since this is a dome, and they're gold plated, these are supposed to be, we're going to use this dome, and this is a Norma. So we're going to fire this first, this Norma, and we're firing them at the same sort of a thing. Using one of my dog's food cans, and this is not a soft one. These are hard cans, very hard cans. I've shot them before and had pellets that didn't even go all the way through them. So this is going to give it a test, but to add to it, we're going to take one of these cardboard things like we shoot at, and we're going to put it inside of it. So we're going to be shooting at the cardboard, then it has to go through the can, and I don't know. I really don't think they're going to make them out the back, but who knows? Like I said, the first one we're going to fire, though, is going to be the Norma. And then we'll get that package open, and then we'll shoot one of those gold ones. So let's get around here and do some shooting. Okay, we hit that one, that's for sure. Right, now we're going to go after that right one with the gold pellet. See what happens. All right, now we're going to go down there and get them. What I've done is I've set them right here, just like we were shooting them. This is the one Norma, and this one's that gold pellet. We haven't even looked at it. We're going to look at them right now. I can see that there's holes in the front. Didn't want to look on purpose because I wanted to see it with you. Went through the cardboard right here, and my golly, it came out the back right there. Now that's the Norma, and it hit the cardboard here and just pushed it out a little ways. The way it looks to me is that I don't think the pellet went through this. It did come out the can, I guess, because the pellet is not inside. I don't know what is inside. Probably pieces of dog food. Let's see. Yeah, it's pieces of dried dog food. So, but what I think happened here, see how this is pushed out? Although the pellet must have come out, but I don't think the pellet went all the way through and out this way. I bet it went through, hit into here, pushed this out, because this is cut inside. If you can see, this is cut exactly the way that can is pushed outward. Now we'll look at the golden one and see what it did. Again, the hole went through the same way, very clean hole. Here's the one in the can, and you're not going to believe this, but to me, it did the same thing in the back of the can. So it did penetrate the can just like the other. But when it come to the cardboard, it did not push it out the same. So actually that Norma pellet that was not gold outshot it as far as the penetration goes. So let's figure something else out here. And again, you're right here beside me, and I have turned those two cans sideways, and I've put 4 pumps in this time, so it's already got 800 and some feet per second according to what you're supposed to get with the pumps on this gun. So we're going to shoot at that with, again, the first one's going to be the Norma. So let's see what happens. All right, it went through the first can. I'm going to go down there and get it and take a look. All right, I looked at it. It went all the way through the first can in the front, and then it just kind of scratched the paper. It didn't do anything to the can. So we got both cans up again. They're set in a different position, and this time we're going to shoot it with the gold. 4 pumps in it, just like the other one. And we'll see if what it's going to do with those 2 cans. Got the first one. Not sure about the next one. Go down there and take a look, and we'll see how this test works. The 4 pumps, it made a difference. There we could see a difference, quite a difference in fact, and I'll show you what I mean. This is how it was setting with the gold ones, and it blew the label off the front one, by the way. If they were setting, you might have noticed that this one was staggered down just slightly. So what it did is right here, the pellet went right through this hole right here. It went out this hole right here into this can right here and out right down here. So it went all the way through both cans. Now the other one, when I fired it, then that was the Norma. I can't even hardly find the spot. Here it is right here. No, yeah, this is it. Okay, right here. That went through this can, and it went over here and hit this can and dented it in, and that was it. You can see on the inside here there's an indentation, but it did not go all the way through. So on 4 pumps you definitely could see a difference in the velocity and the penetration, because the golden one went all the way through both of those cans, whereas the round nose Norma did not. It had good penetration, went all through the first can and started to go into the next one, but just not quite. So there was quite a difference there for it to go through both cans completely and end up on the other side. So that shows that I guess that gold one, maybe it would. And it might be between pellets. You know, you might have one pellet will go, well, you know what pellets are like. You guys that shoot air guns, you know, they can all be a little bit finicky with different things. But as far as what we've done here, it looks like maybe there is something to that gold pellet called the Raptor. By the way, a special thank you to Jim Norquist for loaning us his Benjamin, and also for giving us those gold pellets to try out. It was a great idea and some fun. So thanks, Jim. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.